Good evening. Thank you, everybody. Ambassadors, Minister Kish, friends, students, thank you. Before I address you, I would like to thank a few people for their work getting us here, and especially those who worked hard on tonight's event. I'd like to thank Whitney, Lucy, and Galit for their creativity and commitment. Moshe Yosef and his team, and Hanan, editors, Yoni and Colin, Ellie Rubenstein, Brooke, for all of their tireless energy, and our performers, Ellie, Happy, and Shai. Our partners at El Padre and all the security teams here this evening, and of course, a special mention for Liz. The whole week ahead of us has had many hands involved, the staff of March of the Living, all of our volunteers who have come to assist, and a special mention to our board of directors who support and guide us at every moment. To our survivors who inspire us, and as you've heard, many who return each year, I would like to mention one in particular who is no longer with us, but came every year, Ed Mossberg, a teacher, an inspiration to many. And his grandson, Barry Levine, is with us tonight. So for him, thank you. All of our supporters, sponsors who help us get here, especially to Kakal. Thank you, Sylvan Adams, for your support, your tireless work for the Jewish people, and your words this evening. And finally, to all of you who have entrusted us with faith and guidance to lead you on this journey. Ladies and gentlemen, this past 6 weeks have been unquestionably some of the most challenging we have faced in recent times. And yet, here we are, standing tall, standing proud. And tonight, as we come to the close of this Erev Yom HaShoah commemoration, we have to look ahead. Tomorrow you will march from Auschwitz to Birkenau, along with 7,000 other participants. We march in memory, we march in unity, and we march for a better future. The questions remain. What do we carry forward? For many of you, especially the students here, the Holocaust can feel a long time ago. The people and the places, the moments we honor tonight belong to a world we never met. But as you go on this journey this week, the responsibility rests with you more than ever. It is you that will be the future leaders, the future change makers in our world. Memory is not just about thinking of yesteryear. It is a bridge from what was to what must never happen again. And in 2 weeks' time, as you resume your daily routine, what will you take back with you? Will you look to continue your education? Will you become an advocate for fighting anti-Semitism on campuses? Will you be inspired to get more involved in your communities? Whatever you decide, always remember the lessons from this week. And hope is an important aspect of that lesson. Remember, hope is a choice we make. We cannot be passive. We must be brave and we must be strong. And we must speak up against hatred or challenge those that do not respect the other. I ask all of you to remember the 11th commandment, thou shalt not be a bystander. Students of the 2026 March of the Living, you are the next generation. And as have you seen tonight, you are taking yesterday's torch and leading it for a brighter future. The responsibility is great, but with great leaders comes that responsibility, and we are entrusting you with it. The world we live in today is fraught with complexities. It is complicated, it is divided, and it is loud. Remember that truth and dignity matter. Tomorrow, in a place they sent our people to die, we will march together. And we will leave carrying forward the responsibility of hope for a better future. In 1877, Naftali Hertz Imber wrote a poem about hope, and the first few lines read, as long as in the heart within, a Jewish soul still yearns, and onward towards the end of the East, an eye still looks towards Zion. The poem became the inspiration for a song. The song became an anthem for the return to our ancestral homeland. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite Mr. Gaston Taratuta from Argentina, who is leading a very special delegation on this year's march, to lead us in the singing that song of hope. He will be joined by Shai, Ellie, and Happy. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this evening. Thank you for being here. Please be upstanding. Hatikva.